I'm Del Walters, live in Atlanta. You are watching The Debrief tonight. We begin in Uvalde, Texas. It, of course, is the site of one of the deadliest school shootings in this nation's history. In May of 2022, 19 children, 2 teachers were massacred. Now the Justice Department is set to release its findings into the botched police response at Robb Elementary School. The residents there say they want one thing: transparency. Our national correspondent Addie Guajardo is live for us in Uvalde. And Addie, the residents have waited a long time for this report. What are they telling you?
Del, they've waited 18 months for this report. As a matter of fact, many of the families are in a conference right now, a private conference with U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland right now, where he's giving them a briefing about this report. They're able to ask questions, I'm told, the families to the Attorney General regarding the report. He's also explaining the steps that were taken for this report in order to reach the results that they have. That report expected to be made public tomorrow afternoon, followed by a press conference by the U.S. Attorney General, who will be detailing it. We're told that it's supposed to be a lengthy report, but again, we're going to be closely watching, closely seeing what it says. I spoke with Brett Cross. He lost his son Usiah Garcia in the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School. He tells me he only speaks for himself, but he says the same pain he felt on that first day of the shooting, he's felt over the last 18 months as he continues to fight for justice. He says he's grateful that the Attorney General is in Uvalde today. As a matter of fact, he walked around. He took in the murals of those victims that were lost in the mass shooting. That Cross telling me that he's grateful the Attorney General is here because it showcases that this situation, this mass shooting, this tragedy that unfolded at an elementary school is greater than the state of Texas.
So I'm hoping with that presence, it'll show the severity of the failures. I mean, most people know it, but then most people start being quiet after that. Instead of, you know, shouting from the rooftops that this isn't right, that these officers sat there and refused to go in while our children were being murdered, you know, bleeding out, and they refused to because they didn't want to get shot.
Now, at least 5 people have lost their jobs due to what unfolded at Robb Elementary School and the response. And Brett Cross telling me that that fight is still not over. He says so many other people are in positions that don't belong there.
Addie, the Attorney General being on the ground is one thing. What the Justice Department plans to do is another. What are the residents there expecting in this report?
You know, I've reached out to several family members. Some of them wanted time to go to this briefing that they're at right now. They didn't want to speak too early. I know I spoke to the Casares. They lost their daughter in the mass shooting. They're planning to hold a press conference at some point tomorrow with their attorney. They have not revealed a time or exactly where that's going to be happening, but we'll be standing by waiting for them to speak. We will be reaching out to many of these families. Look, the Federal Critical Incident Review looked into the response of these federal law enforcement officers and these local police officers to this mass shooting that happened on May 24th of 2022. It really wanted to see how these different agencies responded. The report is expected to be released tomorrow. Obviously, the Department of Justice says the investigation would provide an independent account of law enforcement actions and response on that specific day, identify lessons learned and best practices to help first responders properly respond to a mass shooting situation so that what happened here in Uvalde, Texas, Del, doesn't happen anywhere else in the United States.
Addie Guajardo
Del?
for us live in Uvalde, Texas tonight. Addie, thank you very much.